Pops?
Yeah?
I feel like we're doing a bit of a family reunion of sorts, or
It is.
something like that today.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about...
This could end up being the family feud. We'll find out.
Well, no one comments. We're going to be talking about, can I use it anywhere? And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about my vehicle service contract or my extended warranty. Yeah. And we got the whole team here to help with that.
Well, we do. And I'm pretty sure, I don't want to speak for everybody else, but knowing you as well as I do, I'm pretty sure you can use it anywhere.
So we've got Miss Kimberly Klein.
Yes.
F&I advocate extraordinaire.
Yes.
Doctor.
Hi, guys.
Yoni
Yes.
Barron, service advisor. Advocate extraordinaire.
Yeah, Yoni Barron, Dr. Barron in the house.
And so, Kimberly, this question comes up so often, right? You do consultation phone calls with our members. So if someone's, let's just tee that up even. If you're thinking about buying an extended warranty, you have options other than Car Checks, Car Shield, or the people that mail you or at the dealership. We are also an option. We're transparent on price. We coach you through the process. Kimberly does all of those coaching consult calls. Mm-hmm. And so, Kimberly, one of these questions you keep getting asked was if I buy it from you guys, can I actually use it at the dealership? And so, we can get your perspective, Yoni's perspective, and heck, we'll just get out of the way.
And I don't really have a perspective. So.
Sure you do, Ray. Of course probably. You do. Well, I just wanted to bring this up because the question has come up so often lately. I've had people walk into the service department and then tell me that they went in and said, hey, can I use my vehicle service contract here? And the first thing that happens is a service advisor will say, I'm going to have you talk to our finance manager. And they walk them to the finance manager, and there's a reason for that. Do you know what that might be, Ray?
Well, probably because they don't want you to have purchased a vehicle service contract outside of their dealership because they didn't make any money on that one. So they're hoping if you talk to the finance person who usually sells the vehicle service contracts that they can convince you that theirs is better than ours.
But then the question becomes, Yoni, from your perspective, on the service side, I know in that moment, from what Kimberly described, sure, they're holding your hand, walking you over to the F&I manager. But do you really care on the service side who the extended warranty company is?
Well, he wouldn't care about that, but he's going to get paid if the service advisor introduces a customer to the finance manager and the finance manager sells them the warranty. Mr. Dr. Barron is going to find a little something extra in his paycheck at the end of the month.
And we're not talking about eggs here either. I mean, it can definitely lead, into a nice little bundle of money. You know what I mean? Depending on how the pay structure is, but there are spiffs for sure. If a client comes in and they received, a letter in the mail, and they've been questioning buying the extended warranty or the VSC contract on the car, those that you've developed a relationship with will call you and ask you about it first, to find out if it's from the store, from that, from that manufacturer. And in turn, you'll discuss it with them and then usually lead them to talk to the F&I manager about purchasing the in-house program. So yeah, without a doubt, it happens quite often.
I guess, though, I just want to be clear. So I didn't know about the spiff piece. That's interesting. But from the service side, let's just hit on that for a second, because maybe we shouldn't be pushing our extended warranties then. If someone bought it from us, and we work with AUL, Yoni, if someone walks in to your dealership tomorrow, and let's say they didn't even buy it from us, they just bought it from a different dealership, you would honor it, right? Or do you guys only honor products that were sold at your F&I office?
No. I mean, we naturally honor any extended warranty VSC contract that comes through the door. Very few of them, we find that we have to wait for the funds for the repairs to get paid on the invoice prior to releasing the vehicle. But I would say that percentage is, 1% to 2% for the most part. The other 98%, and it being AUL, which is a phenomenal company, and I don't see why, so many people question their level of coverage and their quality of service. But most of them, we've dealt with on a regular basis in our area, and we'll accept the payment from the warranty company after the customer has paid their portion, it being a deductible and any additional repairs.
So Kimberly, it's starting to make sense to me why this question comes up to you so often, and why that story that you share of the service advisor walking him over to your old office. It makes sense now, I guess, to me. I honestly didn't know that there were spiffs and things like that at play.
Right. Depending on how the finance manager's doing that month, they might go back and offer some of the service advisors an extra whatever, $50 or whatever it might be, for every person that they send their way, and then they can sell them a vehicle service contract that way. So, yeah.
I was going to say everybody's palm gets greased.
Yes.
So, but the answer, the real answer to the real question that people have, if they were to go to a service advisor and say, "Do you accept the extended warranty that I have?" The service advisor doesn't really have to walk them over to the F&I office. They could just give them that one-word answer, which is yes.
Yeah, 100% right. And, I don't see why, anyone or any service department would ever not want to try and initiate, revenue in their service department using, VSCs like AUL, JM&A, sorry, not Route 66.
Yeah.
I'll work with it, but I don't really want to. There's many good companies out there. But again, there's no reason why not to take it in. But of course, the push to try and sell something in-house, which happens regularly every month, the spiff behind knowing that you'll get a few shekels on the backside from the F&I office or from the manager, from the business, and then also in turn have revenue that's going to come in from the mechanical repair side. It's a win-win situation for sure.
Now, Kimberly, when you were in the dealership and in your F&I management role, did a lot of leads or opportunities come from that, or was that kind of like a few and far between type of thing? Because my question's rooted in, I wonder if your auto advocate members that were helping and coaching and even advocating for go to ask the service department if they like working with AUL. I wonder if we're breeding more opportunities for F&I managers inadvertently.
Right. We're sending them right into the lion's den. Exactly. No, it depended on where I was in my pay plan that month, but probably once every couple of months I would go back to the guys and say, "Hey, I need some extra vehicle service contracts this month. Can you help me out?" And they were more than happy to help me out. And yes, I got a lot of them through that little spiff.
But believe it or not, really successful F&I and service operations at dealerships, you can have an F&I person sell better than 100% of their customers a warranty in the course of a month because they've trained their service advisors that anybody that doesn't have a warranty, please send them our way. There's a big spiff waiting for you if I sell it. And so you could actually have warranty penetration in excess of 100% of the customers that you would normally just talk to because they're pulling them in off the service drive.
And that kind of speaks to another topic that when we have the full house setup, which I think we'll do, in the near future.
That's a TV show, or was.
Was a TV show. Great TV show. Huh? Really a great TV show.
I wouldn't know. I never watched it.
I grew up watching it. Who am I thinking of? John Travolta? Was he on that show?
I have no idea.
Why am
Full House?
I don't know who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I don't know who you're thinking of.
Oh. He was staying alive.
He was staying alive, and he was welcoming back Cotter.
Oh my, I was way off. Anyway, I would love for us to do a video talking about how the dealership makes money and compensation structures in the dealership, because what you just described was so interesting, and let's dive into it in a future video. But it's if there was more alignment in how people within the dealership got paid, then the dealership would probably sell more stuff and also probably have a better customer experience. But everyone's so siloed in their units. At least that's my understanding from having met all of you, worked with you for as long as we have now. It seems a little screwy.
One of the best experiences I ever had was when I was at Scottsdale Acura, and one of the general managers who I worked for said, "We're going to set up your pay plan differently than it's been set up in the past. You're not just going to get paid on what sales does. You're going to get paid on what sales does, service does, finance does, and parts does. I want everybody to be interconnected in their interests as to how the business works and how the business grows. And one way you do that is everybody gets paid out of the same pot, so that you'll figure out ways to help your parts manager. You'll figure out ways how to help your service manager or how to help your F&I people. As opposed to most dealerships where they pit one against the other. And so the more, what's the
connected.
word? Yes, the more connected the personnel are, the better the store operates.
Yeah.
At least in my experience.
Let's do a deep dive on that in another video. But for today,
Yes.
can I use it anywhere? It sounds like the answer.
For you, yes. But
Thank you, Pops.
I mean, I've heard.
Dad,
it's all
stop.
Oh my god.
The answer is yes.
See, I told you.
And yourautoadvocate.com.
Yeah.
Follow us,
gosh.
tweet us,
Yeah.
buy
I'm
an
sorry.
extended warranty
Yeah.
from us. Only if you want to.
Because we'll put a smile on your face and sell you a really good level of contract at a much lower cost.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yoni.
Hey, thank you, Kimberly.
you.
Thank you, Yoni. Thank you,
Yeah.
Pops.
You're welcome. Thank you all.
The full house is fun. We got to
It
figure out how to
is.
do this on a live stream. Now, that would be special.
Yes. Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun. Maybe too much. We might break the internet. I don't know.
See you guys.
Thank you all.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Kim. See you, Zach. See you, Ray.